React to those situations is important. You react very positively, very pragmatically, and create your ways, winning ways. And our products, not only we sell product, we also sell the peace of mind to customers.
We are in the industrial township called Sri City, which is about 60 kilometers out of Chennai. The company, VRV, is one of the global players when it comes to manufacturing cryogenic tanks like these. And this factory, established in 2009, supplies globally. In fact, 70% of what they manufacture here is exported. Interesting work you are doing here since you started work in 2009.
Yeah.
How has the journey been?
Yeah, journey is very rewarding. Of course, in any project you have initial teething, problems. You struggle to get various approvals. But now, when we look back, it's a very wonderful and enriching journey. Our company is 100% compliant. Very good relations with laborers, with local authorities. And most importantly, from an environment standpoint, and you take, we are IMS company, and there are no problems at the moment.
Right.
Naturally, at the start of projects, we face many problems like getting because ours is the first company in Sri City. Now Sri City is wonderful. We have Cadbury's, we have Godrej, we have Isuzu, and many other companies are coming up. But when we started, there were no roads even to reach to the site. But it's a wonderful journey, good learnings, and we are enjoying it.
Your company is a best representative of how the economy is doing right now. So since you are the largest, second largest producer of cryogenic tanks in India, how do you see the economy picking up? Do you see that you are getting enough orders now and the economy is going on?
Last year was tough, but the start of this year looks a good signals. Economy is growing. We have a good order backlog. And things are looking forward. If you see last week, projections, the economy may grow, GDP may go up to 7%. And particularly, we are totally depending on pharmaceuticals, petrochemicals, fertilizers. And in those, we are optimistically looking at this budget. If the things goes in right direction, this year has to be good. Moreover, ours is 70% export. So we are not solely depending on the Indian economy. Our major market share comes from South America and Southeast Asia. And those economies are also growing fairly fast. So 2015 looks very promising.
For a company to be globally competitive, you need to clean yourself internally also. I guess that's where this lean thinking model that you have comes, which eliminates waste, creates a workflow, and perhaps goes on for the company to make more sense, make more economically viable. Is that the correct word?
Yes. What we have done is we have created a model where we involve 100% of the employees. Right from sweeper up to my level, everybody get involved. And everything is not in your control, but few things are in your control. What is not in your control, how best you react to those situations is important. You react very positively, very pragmatically, and create your ways, winning ways. And our products, not only we sell product, we also sell the peace of mind to customer. And that's what is important for the customers.
Yeah, peace of mind is very important.
So these are some of the success stories for Make in India.
Talk about labor. Let's talk about skilled labor. If we are to bring in Make in India campaign of the government, we need skilled labor. The question that I ask to you is, whose job is it? Is it the job of the government to create the necessary institutes, schools, colleges, training institutes to have labor which is industry ready, or is it the work of the industry to have labor which is industry ready?
Essentially, in my opinion, it's a job of government. We should have good ITIs and good diploma institutes to produce talented engineers and the workforce. But if we really rely only on government, we cannot work. So what we are doing, we are also taking the peoples who are 10th or 12th pass, and we are inducting them, and we have our own training capsules. We have our own training methodology, particularly for welding, particularly for grinding, because that's the crux of the entire manufacturing process.
So what we are seeing here are mobile cryogenic tanks used mostly by suppliers. What must be the capacity of this?
We make three capacities. One is 24 KL, 32 KL, 36 KLs. And this is a unique features. If you see aesthetically and ergonomically, we even take care of ergonomics for our suppliers. This thing, all the walls are accessible. And this is the first, this material used is a FRP, which is a flame retardant. Most of our competitors use steel material, and which creates problems, and their heights are also high. So when we design, we do the 360-degree job safety analysis, even how our customers are going to operate. This is we are making for one of the German gas major, Linde, and recently we have supplied them 7 from LNG, and this is for the gas air.
And if I compare this to Make in India, and talk about the challenges as far as connectivity is concerned. These trucks go on roads. We have problems with bad roads. We have problems at the ports. A lot of issues because a lot of containers go on and keep waiting for days on end. For Make in India, these issues are crucial, isn't it?
Yes. Make in India, the essentially infrastructure and the ease of doing business.
Right.
Now you see, we are using the BPW, which is a German make. They are setting up the plant in Pune. But again, the problem is this is only 32 tonners. We are making for Gulf market 50 tonners. But those trailers cannot go on Indian roads. It is a Mercedes-Benz single axis, with double tires. So Make in India is a good, but then it has to be backed up with a detailed action plan from the infrastructure, ease of doing business. Today even to get the duty drawbacks benefit, you have to struggle for 4 years. Right. Wherein the government and bureaucrat has to bring focus. Then only we'll be able to attract the global talents and the global businessmen. The slogan is good, but today if we have to, as I told you, our 70% is export, and we have to ship the big trailers or tankers. Now we have made 271 KL tanks for Air Liquide Taiwan. To reach to Chennai port, it took 10 days, and in between there was certain unpleasant incidences also, wherein the local people created some problem. In an international market, 10 days only for inland transport is unacceptable. Every day counts, particularly in projects. You close the project one day in advance and you make $1 million.
Some tax benefits in Himachal. Away around 30 feet, they went to Godrej. So Godrej said, we'll give you 20 refrigerators to fix. So they put them, and then you see the people are not following it. If you have a message to the leaders across India, the Prime Minister, as far as Make in India is concerned, what would the mantra be? What would you say needs to be worked out when it comes to Make in India? What are the things that immediately come to your mind?
Immediately is infrastructure, power, road and ports, number one. Number two, developing the skills and improving say-to-do ratio. we claim many things, we commit many things, but we don't deliver. So that delivery has to be in line with what we commit. I
Right.
think that's what we will have to do.
We certainly hope the powers that be are listening. Mr. Rangnekar, thank you so much
Thanks,
for
thanks.
speaking
Enjoyed
to
your
us
company.
here on CNN IBN. Well, our budget yatra continues. There are certainly challenges to the Make in India dream, but as most of these companies have shown, it's not impossible. Steps have to be taken in the right direction though.